Hello and welcome to QuickTale English. Today, we remember a day that changed the world's perspective on safety and nature. This is the story of the Great East Japan Earthquake and the Fukushima accident. The Earth moves. It was a normal Friday afternoon, March 11th, 2011. At 2:46 p.m., everything changed. Under the Pacific Ocean, near the coast of Tohoku, the Earth began to move. It was a magnitude 9.0 earthquake, one of the most powerful ever recorded. In Tokyo and other cities, skyscrapers began to sway like trees in the wind. People ran out of shops and offices. Inside schools, students hid under their desks. "Stay down! Hold on to the table!" teachers shouted to their students. The shaking lasted for 6 long minutes. When it stopped, people felt relieved, but the real danger was just beginning. The Great Wave. Because the earthquake happened under the sea, it pushed a massive amount of water toward the coast. Scientists quickly issued a warning: a tsunami was coming. About 30 minutes after the earthquake, a wall of black water reached the shore. In some places, the wave was 40 meters high. It was faster than a car and stronger than any building. The water moved miles inland, carrying houses, cars, and ships with it. "Run to the hills! Go to high ground!" people screamed as they saw the water approaching. Tragically, thousands of people could not escape in time. Entire towns were destroyed in minutes. The world watched the television in shock as the ocean swallowed the land. The crisis at Fukushima. While the coast was fighting the water, another crisis was starting at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant. When the earthquake hit, the nuclear reactors automatically shut down. This was normal. However, the reactors needed electricity to pump water and stay cool. The earthquake destroyed the power lines, so the plant started using its emergency diesel generators. But then, the tsunami arrived. The massive wave crashed over the plant's protective walls. It flooded the generators. "We have no power. The pumps have stopped," the engineers reported frantically. Without cooling water, the temperature inside the reactors began to rise dangerously. The nuclear fuel started to melt. This is called a meltdown. Over the next few days, several hydrogen explosions damaged the buildings, and radioactive material began to leak into the air and the ocean. The heroes and the evacuation. The Japanese government declared a state of emergency. They ordered more than 150,000 people to leave their homes near the plant. Families had to pack their bags in minutes and leave everything behind. "Will we ever come back?" children asked their parents. Nobody knew the answer. Inside the plant, a group of workers stayed behind. The media called them the Fukushima 50. They worked in dark, dangerous, and radioactive conditions to try to stabilize the reactors. They were true heroes who risked their lives to prevent a much larger disaster. The aftermath and lessons. The human cost of the triple disaster was enormous. About 18,000 people died or went missing because of the earthquake and tsunami. Fortunately, no one died immediately from the radiation at Fukushima, but the emotional and economic damage was huge. Japan and the rest of the world learned many lessons from March 2011. Nature is unpredictable. Even the best seawalls cannot always stop a tsunami. Nuclear safety. The disaster forced many countries to rethink their use of nuclear energy. Community strength. The Japanese people showed incredible resilience and helped each other recover. Conclusion: a path to recovery. Today, many areas have been rebuilt. Japan has created better warning systems and stronger coastal defenses. However, the cleanup at the Fukushima plant will take many more decades. The events of 2011 remind us that we live on a powerful planet. We must respect the forces of nature and always prioritize safety in our technology. Thank you for joining QuickTale English. This story reminds us of the strength of the human spirit in the face of tragedy. Subscribe for more history and science stories in English. See you next time.